Paramount Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State in Oakland. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. And it's Lopez in the pivot, manning the middle. Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And the 3 off target.
And people talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the team. So I think his salary is a moot point.
And for the Lakers, signing Kobe to the extension a way of rewarding a player who's meant so much to their franchise and pretty much ensures that he'll finish his career as a Laker, which is certainly the ending that he and Laker faithful had hoped for.
Boozer, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range. Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
And Lillard throws it down. Nice hops and determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
Bryant can't get it to go.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit. The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Lillard.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Lakers trail by 10. Bryant gets a wide open look. They get it again. Lynn kicks to Kobe. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Kobe's got 6 points.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Clarkson is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Xavier Henry. Then there's Davis. And it's Sakri in at center. Offensive rebound.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Wes Matthews undrafted out of Marquette. What a career he has carved out with the Blazers.
Well, you think about it, he started as a rookie with the Jazz. And, then the rare restricted free agent that was allowed to change teams. Utah decided not to match Portland's offer. And what a deal that turned out to be for the Blazers. He's been a solid starter for them for 4 years now.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kaman. Aldridge comes in for Thomas Robinson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Jarrell Wright. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum.
And Matthews really does play with a chip on his shoulder. I mean, long overlooked coming up. Was undrafted, but found a way to make it into the league. He plays tough physical defense. He plays through injury. You can feel and see that drive that he carries to the game.
Portland leading by 16. Good. 8 points for Lillard.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And Matthews, the son of a former NBA player, he brings an air of confidence and leadership on the court, which I think helps his team.
And the call will be against Robert Sacre. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard attacking. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence, and that confidence is mixed with humility. And that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in games.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Carlos Boozer had seen his role diminish with the Chicago Bulls last season. He said it was tough. This is a team sport. We all sacrifice for each other. I had to deal with it and be a good teammate. Now with the Lakers, he said, I know I can still play at a high level. My body feels great. I'm excited about the next chapter. Gentlemen, we'll see how it works out.
2-time All-Star and gold medalist Doris. His resume speaks for itself. Thank you. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So, you know, that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
Clarkson kicks to Sacre. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, the former 60th pick back in 2012, Robert Sacre is Mr. Irrelevant no longer. Get rid of that moniker. A big leap in play from his rookie season to his second campaign, and he's shown improvement across the board.
Assisted.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Boozer, he's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Xavier Henry. Ryan, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Lillard with it. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 18 points.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Portland out in front, running away with it. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Lillard has been playing really well. 18 points. 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. And it's Lillard in at the point. A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence.
Well, don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.